Okay, this is Lowe's 659 customer Parker. Just wanted to kind of give you a quick view of the kitchen. We are going to have to come back for a remeasure because we just aren't far enough along yet to be able to determine accurate measurements on things. Couple things you're looking at here I want to explain. This is a bearing wall that has been installed on both sides of a central wall. See the older wood in the back there? That's a central wall. They're taking that central wall down and putting these laminated beams up above. So that corner, not this new wood, not this, but that corner back there will probably be the actual length of the wall from the wall to the window here. Okay. So I'm going to get you a measurement of a roundabout figure. This is not a certified number yet, but a good roundabout figure about what that's going to be. Customers telling me that they're probably going to replace this window with the same size width window, but a different height window. Now let me give you a couple things there. The bottom of the window from the floor needs to be 42 to 46 inches off the floor. And that's a typical 36-inch height window, and this one's 30 inches wide, but the header height above it's usually a foot, and you're a little shorter than that up above there. So this would probably be a 30 wide, 36-inch tall window after you're finished replacing it. Because like I said again, from the finished floor, which this is not finished floor, this is a subfloor, from finished floor to the bottom of the window trim needs to be 42 to 46 inches off the floor for the countertop to work right, the backsplash to work right, everything to work correctly behind the sink area. So make sure you order a window that will work inside of that space. Now, we talked about doing shiplap on the walls. And that's no problem. Shiplap would be a good choice because this is the old 19.5-inch standard for the center lines of the, or maybe 2-foot standard on the center lines of the walls. Because of that, though, shiplap has got varying thicknesses. You're going to have some that are 5/8, some that are 3/4. Some are going to be a faux shiplap that you hang 7/16 OSB on the wall and you actually put 1/4-inch faux strips on the face to make it look like shiplap. We got to know what thicknesses of materials that you're going to use there. But most importantly, do you see these plumbing pipes through here? Do you see these wires, especially here where the electrical box is in the corner of the room? Do you see the wires through here? There are no nail plates. See that? No nail plates. So everywhere that you've got wires penetrating the floor, everywhere that you've got plumbing penetrating studs and going through the floor, like right there, especially right there, make sure that you have nail plates, because when you go start hanging this shiplap, it'll be imperative that you do not put nails through your wires and your plumbing. A lot of people say, hey, I can see the plumbing, I'm not going to put a nail there. But what about me when I come behind you and hang the cabinets? A nail plate is going to keep me from sticking a screw through the electrical and the wiring and plumbing and stuff, which could cause a big problem later. Now, one more thing about electrical wiring. I know you probably don't have to have an inspection or anything, but you see these wires that are just loose here like this? That was no problem back then. Today, those need to be bound to a wall. Those need to be stapled up and kept to one side. We know as installers when we go to hang the cabinets that wires run along the edges of studs, but whenever you've got loose wires that could actually come out all the way to the surface of the boards, like that would be, that could easily have a screw run right through the back of it because it's not up against the stud like it should be and nailed in place. Over here on this wall, back wall of the room, customers' mothers here is telling me they're actually going to be putting like a hole here. This has not been framed in, but a hole here for the refrigerator to fit into, and then having some pantry space over here to the left of this. I got an opening over here on this corner that I'm sure is probably going to be a door because they put a new stud up there, but for that hallway. But again, we're just not far enough along for me to be able to accurately measure the amount of space that's on that wall. You can see right there, there's a vent in the floor, looks like too, for heating and air conditioning. Really good start. I've done this several times with customers and other homes where they've taken an older 30s and 40s home and done this. Thankfully, there's no interior painted surfaces that we're going to have to do any lead testing on. You've already torn all those out, so that won't be required as far as that goes. You're going to have new surfaces when we come back. But also right here, you can see there's a main wire that runs down through the wall there to the left of the window. That'll need to be tied up and nail plated to make sure we don't have any problems. If you have any questions about this, feel free to give me a call at 423-650-1051. Thanks very much. Have a great day.